Hey, tough guy. You know what these are? Huh? Yeah, that's right. That's some natural, God given chompers right there. And just like everything in life, they're not perfect. But these teeth are real. And this enamel, it's been places you wouldn't believe. From food to pussy. That's right, I'm down there biting on it like bubblegum. Yep. I haven't slept again. It's 6:45 a.m. I've been up all night for the third time this week. I'm in a silly, goofy mood. Point is, though, I've got real teeth, which is becoming less and less common now online. A lot of the people you see on the cyberspace is rocking veneers. It's become extremely common, and now there's even huge scams revolving veneers with people that are claiming to be veneer techs. Meanwhile, they're just greasy goobers that read a single Google article on how to potentially install veneers, but it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. It doesn't actually make them qualified. They basically just say install the veneers with rusty nails and toothpicks. And I just learned about someone who basically took one of those courses and opened their own business with it. I learned about her from Atozi, who just covered her. Her name's Emily Martinez, and she's actually in my neck of the woods down here, baby. We are getting some absolute lunatics recently in the headlines down here in the old swamp. Emily Martinez is facing some serious years in the slammer for practicing dentistry without a license. She had been running a business where she would give people veneers extremely cheap because she would just crazy glue a set of veneers to people's mouths, which inevitably led to people getting infections and needing emergency care.
Came here to Tap In Beauty Bar to get a smile makeover, but they left with pain and injuries. Police say that Emily Martinez used crazy glue to put veneers on her victim's teeth. She's not smiling in her mugshot, but giving clients a bright white smile with veneers is what Emily Martinez advertised on social media. Video after video shows her claiming to transform teeth from drab to fab, except
she is not licensed to put in veneers. She has no schooling to do veneers. And in the state of Florida, obviously, you have to be licensed to do any kind of work like that.
An interesting scheme, and surprisingly, she's not alone. She is, to my knowledge, the only one that's been busted for this, of installing veneers using crazy glue. But as I briefly touched on, there is this new practice of veneer techs that are popping up, which are just people that Googled how to install veneer and read the WikiHow guide that popped up first. They're not actually experts, but they're getting business because veneers are expensive, real ones are expensive, and people like Emily Martinez are charging a fraction of the cost. So people are like, oh, I'll save money and get some real nice teeth, and then they go get their shit fucked.
Something her victims didn't know. Two separate customers reported Martinez to Pinellas Park Police this summer after they had complications, and Martinez refused to fix the work or refund them.
They were told by an actual dentist that the veneers that were placed in the victim's mouth appeared to have done with crazy glue.
On average, a single veneer at a dentist office can cost between $900 to $1,500 per tooth. One victim paid Martinez $2,500 for the entire mouth.
And no doubt that mouth is going to need more than $2,500 to fix everything that went wrong after that visit. You can't just let crazy glue go in there and rot your entire oral hygiene to smithereens. So some people got infections, others needed emergency care, all because they wanted to pinch a few pennies on getting these veneers to chase this ever-increasing beauty standard from shit that they see online and then get hypnotized into thinking that they need to do it. Veneers have become very popular. A lot of celebrities you see have veneers. A lot of influencers online you see have veneers. So now this market is booming and people following this trend, which has led to people like Emily Martinez exploiting it and trying to squeeze some doubloons from some gullible people. I struggle to imagine the people that will see an Instagram post, a complete stranger claiming to be a veneer tech and just rationalizing it in their head that it's a good idea to make that purchase. They must know what they're doing. All because they saw an Instagram post. It's crazy. And I know it's not anything groundbreaking or new. This happens in every industry. You could probably go on Facebook Marketplace right now and find Big Bubba's Tires offering BBLs in the back rooms. You can find all of these back alley surgeons to do these procedures for cheap. And it's always going to be horrible. It's always going to be the most atrocious work possible that is going to really damage you in the long term. Maybe not even in the long term. Maybe immediately it will hurt you. There are people that have died from botched BBLs. Like, I'm getting sidetracked. As far as we know, no one has died from these veneer installments. But people have got infections and needed serious care to fix it, spending significantly more money on the maintenance and fixing of their teeth than what they saved by going to Emily Martinez for a cheaper set of veneers.
It's not the first time she's been accused of this crime. We learned in March Martinez was arrested on charges of unlicensed dentist work in Hillsborough County. She was released and performed the work on Pinellas victims in June and July. And it may have been more than veneers.
We also got information that possibly pulling of teeth. We did also get information that maybe even like children's veneers. So this is still an active investigation.
From the sound of things, people that paid a visit for those veneers viewed her as a dentist. So they started, I guess, requesting like tooth extractions and shit. Or maybe she was just offering that for funsy. Like, hey, this tooth looks a little rotted. Do you want me to just yank it? I'll only charge you like $1,000. They're like, oh, great, what a deal. I wonder how that extraction went, by the way. She probably just got a pair of needle nose pliers and just yanked that bitch right out. Or maybe just took like a hammer and chisel and just fucking whacked on it or something. Like, I bet it was the sloppiest, most painful process ever for a tooth extraction. I imagine finding your dentist through a veneer tech post on Instagram. It blows my mind how anyone would let themselves do that. And according to the report here, she was also allegedly doing veneers for children as well. What the fuck?
The American Dental Association issued a warning last year about unlicensed people claiming to be so-called veneer techs on social media. The ADA says any dental procedure that may alter the physical structure of an individual's teeth, gums, or jaws without the supervision of a dentist has the potential to cause irreversible harm.
A statement like that is so painfully obvious that it's sad that it actually needs to be explained to people. Like, people should be able to have the bare minimum intelligence to recognize that going to a random Instagram account that's charging you like a crazy deal on veneers is probably going to lead to some subpar work, or at the very least, this person is a shady individual and probably not like a general accredited dentist. Like, I don't know how people don't see that by doing something like this, you are setting yourself up for failure. It's also just such a nice cherry on top of this cake here. She was refusing refunds. So those customers that had the complications approached her directly, and she just said, absolutely not. I'm putting the kibosh on that line of questioning right now. No refunds. This is a non-negotiable.
Police say Martinez's victims needed emergency dental care after what she did to their teeth.
They actually have had to pay thousands of dollars to get their teeth fixed. And some of them had to wait for the infection to clear and go get their teeth fixed.
And police say that Martinez was operating here since at least January, but she has used multiple different names for herself and her business. They encourage anyone who may have used her services to reach out to police.
This lady was unhinged with this business here. I am very curious how many people paid for her services, because we know at least 2 of them had some pretty big complications that required like serious tending to, according to the stories. I even read a report that apparently where she claimed to be a dental assistant for 4 years and had proper tools and training, and she learned how to do this procedure after taking an online course on how to fix her 11-year-old daughter's smile after her teeth were knocked out. So basically, she did a Google search on installing veneers and then launched a whole business which basically amounted to just crazy gluing that shit to people's mouths. A mind-boggling strategy. Also, that's apparently not that uncommon when it comes to veneer techs. According to some of the reports, veneer techs take like a 2-day course on how to do it. Truly someone worth putting your oral health in the hands of. Pretty interesting stuff here. I'm curious what her sentencing will ultimately look like. And I'm, like I said, very interested to know how many clients she had. I bet there are people that were seeing her actively like a general dentist, like even going for checkups to her. I bet But anyway, I just wanted to yap about this a bit. That's it. See ya.